When I found out my brother sold our childhood home without telling me, I thought it was about money, but the truth cut much deeper than that. After our parents passed, my brother and I inherited everything equally. The house, the car, the old furniture that hadn't been moved in decades. We promised to handle it together, the way Mom and Dad would have wanted. But grief does strange things to people. At first, he called every few days to check in. Then weeks passed without a word. I told myself he was just busy, settling into a new routine, maybe still processing. Then one afternoon, I drove by the old neighborhood and saw a for sale sign in front of our childhood home. At first, I thought it was a coincidence, but when I looked closer, the sign had his name on it. I called him immediately. No answer. Texted. Nothing. 2 days later, I got a message from a real estate agent confirming the sale was finalized. The house, our parents' house, was gone. I drove to his place, furious. He opened the door like nothing was wrong. When I confronted him, he didn't even flinch. He just said, "You weren't doing anything with it." I stared at him in disbelief. I told him it wasn't about the house. It was about respect. He rolled his eyes and said, "You moved away. You didn't want to deal with it." I handled it. But it wasn't that simple. That house held everything. Birthdays, Christmas mornings, arguments, laughter. It was the last physical piece of them we had left. When I asked what he did with the money, he hesitated. That's when I realized it wasn't just about selling the house. He'd been struggling. Quietly. He told me he was drowning in debt after losing his job months earlier. He said he didn't want to ask for help because he was tired of being the one who always needed saving. I didn't know whether to scream or hug him, because I understood that kind of pride. The kind that makes you do desperate things just to feel like you still have control. We didn't talk for weeks after that. Part of me wanted to forgive him, but another part couldn't get past the betrayal. Then one day, I got a small package in the mail. Inside was a photo of our family, the one that used to hang in the hallway, and a note in his handwriting that said, "I can't give the house back, but I'm trying to rebuild what mattered inside it." It wasn't an apology, not exactly. But it was a start. And maybe that's what family really is. People who hurt you, try to fix it the wrong way, and hope you'll still let them come home someday.